Just tell me.
I already told you.
That was just a bunch of hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo. Authored by the hand of a corrupted elder god, vile, unspeakable evil power contained within its pages. I get it. The Darkhold is bad. But I'm a scientist. I need facts, examples, highlights, lowlights.
Are you really asking me for a book report on the Darkhold?
I mean, I could just blast the page to smithereens without knowing the context, but understanding it is so much more interesting.
Context or no context, I'm still skeptical that your plan will actually work.
Well, okay, then share your deep insights with me, Dr. Spooky. Come on, spill the beans.
I have no beans to spill, Tony. I think I need some fresh air.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there, Hunter. I guess you're wondering why Strange and I were getting into it?
I saw enough.
He gets so huffy and precious when it comes to his magic stuff. Everything has to be shrouded in mystery, like he's on stage in Vegas or something. I think he's afraid I'm going to turn around and become an even greater sorcerer than he is.
I thought you were trying harder to understand Strange and his magic.
I am. That's why I was asking him all those questions about the Darkhold.
So why the antagonism?
Because I don't understand it yet, and that bothers me.
Do you believe you can understand it?
Maybe I'll get it eventually. I always do. It's just... he's really good at it.
Surely there is a way for you both to work together in harmony.
You'll never catch us in the same barbershop quartet. But, given enough time, I'm sure I can reverse engineer an Elder God's programming language. Sure, you may not be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's not my problem.
So you think the Darkhold is no different from some fabulous bit of technology?
Oh, absolutely. And like any other fabulous bit of technology, it's only a matter of time before I figure out how to do what I want to do with it. Every problem has a solution, my resurrected friend. And I'm going to find it.
I warn you, the Darkhold is not a thing to be trifled with.
Oh, I'm gonna trifle with it all right. I'm gonna trifle that thing until it's just burned ash on the floor.
Just make sure the pulp on the floor is not you.
Oh, I'll be extra careful.
And what about Strange? Are you going to let him sulk?
Oh, I'll find Dr. Spooky later, and explain my position clearly. Make sure he understands.
It might help if you stop calling him Dr. Spooky.
Yeah, you're right. I should use his name. Stephen Spooky.
I give up.
Well, don't give up yet. You need to get the research going on the Gamma Accelerator. I've got the pieces and Dad's research, and I'm ready to go. I'm serious about getting the research started. Parchment isn't going to blow itself up. Hey! Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close.
Until next time.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl. What you doing, Charlie? Come along, Charlie. What is it, Charlie? Find something?
Thanks, Hunter.
Careful, Hunter. Punches are flying fast around here. I came out here to cool down. Carol kindly suggested I work out my frustrations on the punching bag. Her suggestion was wise.
I am afraid I know the source of your frustrations.
If you think this source has got salon-sculpted facial hair and an ego the size of Montana, then you're correct.
We all know Tony's ego problem. But you are never going to best him by trying to act like you are just as important. You can be the bigger man by being the more humble man.
You're correct, as usual. Perhaps losing the Sanctum Sanctorum has made me a bit more defensive than normal when it comes to the mystic arts.
You are the Sorcerer Supreme. It does not matter if some people do not fully appreciate what that means. You know in your heart that it is important.
Thank you. I definitely needed to hear that. My ego has been checked.
Now we just need you and Tony to find a peaceful path forward.
The problem with Tony is that he's too cavalier. I suppose that attitude has contributed to his success, but he can't do it with the arcane. It's a completely different realm. One that will deal him a brutal defeat if he doesn't change his ways.
You do not think he can destroy the Parchment of Power?
I don't think he understands just what the page represents. His whole life has been ones and zeros. The forces that shaped the Darkhold were powerful long before numbers or technology. They exist outside of the theory of relativity or quantum mechanics. They are elemental and esoteric as the rules of the dream space.
I hope the two of you can reach an understanding.
If he wants to work things out, he knows where to find me. Hopefully, my aggressions will have been worked out by then. That'll show him.
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. Let's do this.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too. Nice. No pain, no gain.
Thanks, Hunter. I needed this.
See you around.
How are we going to destroy that page? I'd offer to use the Staff of One, but I think the parchment is beyond its power.
Hydra is already experimenting with more of those charges Faustus created. You need to put a stop to their little test.
Haven't cut him loose yet.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
As you wish.
Lilith has damned you to hell.
No mercy. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Time to bleed. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
As commanded. Join us. Angels and their thing.
Running on fumes here.
Now that was something.
Who's next? It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Get ready.
I suppose it's something. yourself.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Whoever gets the job done. This changes nothing. We are more.
Not shaking their confidence.
The spirit grows weak. Oh, serve the mother on. No mercy for the wicked.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
You will suffer. Just
You cannot stop me like that.
they continue their march towards hell. Hell has chosen you.
I think you got it.
My work is never done. Only the innocent are spared.
These fanatics are always
need. Looks like they have got help.
No time to catch my breath. I'm used to being outnumbered.
Too weak for this fight.
They're mine.
Mother abandoned.
Resolve cannot be broken. You're still set on me. You do not seem to be a match for us. Feel my call. Your fate is sealed. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Light's gift. Welcome assistance. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Don't think I will forget that. They have not lost interest. Lilith must be desperate if these are her best. Return to your mother. You were unprepared.
Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Tension's so thick I could claw it to shreds. Something or someone is going to snap. Who's next? Arger and Nico? Stars and stripes, hoorah, pep talk from
Acunis ad sepulchrum. Nam hakin hora. Tutela contra in.
Agatha, what are you doing?
Casting a protection spell over the Abbey. Now that we are in possession of the Parchment of Power, we must be vigilant in guarding against its influences.
That is thoughtful of you. I feel protected already.
You should. This is a very rare form of sorcery, practiced only by those who have passed from this realm. This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the parchment can inflict, but can't stop it from making mischief completely.
Mischief? What sort of mischief?
There's no way of knowing for sure. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. The words etched onto the page were written by Chthon himself. Not even my magic can silence them. They will affect us, if only in whispers. I mean, they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop. Not until Stark finally manages to nuke it from space.
I was more concerned how it could harm Robbie, not the rest of us.
I'm concerned for him too. But while the page remains here in the Abbey, it affects us all. Well, I should really finish this incantation. The spell cannot be completed without it.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter. If you can.
Ride is ready and waiting.
We lived with the dread, channeled the tension. This feels different. Lilith's got too many tricks we haven't seen. Tricks like mind control? We call that Tuesday at Xavier's School for the Gifted. I got a gut feeling that what's gonna come's gonna be more gnarly than usual. Bet I'll even be surprised. I'd even go so far to start taking bets. But that's too grim, even for me.
Bet New York was nothing like you remembered.
You can fit like 100 parchments of power in the Hellride.
I never used to trust anyone unless they had a rough childhood.
Really?
Don't act so surprised. I'm capable of trusting people.
I meant, why did you feel that way?
Oh, I used to think people with easy childhoods were soft, that they blow over as soon as anything went wrong. I didn't hate them, but I barely saw them as human.
Was that the vampire in you talking? Part of your curse?
Exactly. Freaked me out when I made the connection. I don't want vampiric instinct messing with my head, but that wasn't it. Truth is, I never had it easy and was jealous of those who did. Took me a while to figure that out. How about you? Not counting Ileana, your childhood was the roughest of the Midnight Suns. Do you find it harder to trust?
I grew up hunted by my own mother. How could that not make it harder to trust?
I hear you, but you have to trust someone, or you'll never trust anyone. I spent years running away from that lesson. I asked myself a question shortly after I got here. When you have a moment alone, I want you to ask yourself, if you can't trust a team to have your back, what the hell are you even doing here? I had a decent time. I usually don't do pool parties. Thanks, Hunter. I needed some R&R.
Of all the things to use magic for.
Are you finally beginning to understand now? Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
After the traitor Blaze betrayed me to that demon, Robbie would not leave my side. Ileana tore through reality itself to find me. I am here now because of their actions, not yours.
Then for once I am grateful to them. Still, I fear you have traded one problem for another. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the parchment of power?
The Midnight Suns are no strangers to darkness, Mother. Controlling it is what we do.
The Darkhold is beyond any notion you have of darkness. It has no master, save for he that wrote it. My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
I hope the others slept better than I did.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neurosis?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1,000,000,000,000 to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here. And that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I am pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things. All I can say is, what I saw last night made me worry about you.
I appreciate the concern, Robbie, but I'm all right. Whatever happened was just a dream.
Yeah, you seem all right standing here in the light of day. But that dream last night feels like too much of a coincidence that every single person in this abbey shared it.
I wish I could explain it.
Maybe it is the page, messing with us, trying to make us suspicious of each other.
It is possible. The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely unstudied.
And they will remain unstudied. Honestly, I can't wait for it to be destroyed.
So, you are not going to read it?
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me bad dreams. Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
Wait. Blaze can read?
Oh man, I'm just glad he's not here to hear you say that.
Why not? I'm not scared to speak my mind to him.
It would be entertaining for sure. I think Wanda wants to talk to you. I should stop monopolizing your time and let her get a word in. Oh, and Hunter?
Yes, Robbie?
Take care of yourself, okay? Like, really take care.
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
You mean the one about Lilith?
Wait, you had a dream about Lilith?
Is that not the one you all had?
No, Hunter. We had a dream about you. And it was a pretty awful one too.
What? What about me?
Let's just say you... something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And that's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, it was just a dream, right?
Probably. Everything will be all right.
I just hope you're all right. Nightmare or not, it's shaken us up.
Wanda, I promise you, it was just a dream.
How can you be so sure? We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened, are they not?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
The parchment's days are numbered, Hunter. Come down to the forge.
I'm usually a light sleeper, but last night I felt like I couldn't wake up. You'd better not sell us out to your mother, Hunter. I'd be disappointed. You wouldn't like me when I'm disappointed. You almost believe me.
It was terrifying to see you hold the page in our dream, but somehow...
Last night was no dream. Lilith intended us to win.
Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh, parchment-blasting tech here.
Is this it? Is this the thing that will destroy the parchment?
You better believe it. That's the Gamma Accelerator. Plus a few tips taken from dear old Dad's notes. Plus a few crucial adjustments. Plus some revolutionary new tech created on the fly.
Are you sure it will work?
I'm sure you've got a million questions. Come to the war room and you can hear my full spiel. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Oh, you are gonna love this. It was all a dream, right, Hunter? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? I'm trying to assume it was Lilith in all our heads last night. Don't prove me wrong.
Lilith is toying with our emotions and our minds because she is desperate for the parchment. She is frightened of us. That said, something still isn't quite making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are missing something.
Myself awake and just thank the staff of one it was only a dream. You would never side with Lilith against us, right, Hunter? I feel bad for even asking that. Never mind. Don't answer.
Lilith's messing with our minds, right? Because that dream was too real.
Weird dreams, huh? Probably just the end of the world jitters. You get used to them.
Robbie knows the Parchment of Power's got nothing on him.
Anytime now, Tony.
Yeah, you're being a little extra you right now.
Forgive me if I'm a little excited that another one of my brilliant, one-of-a-kind inventions will thwart the apocalypse. Again.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right? Whoa, save some of that.
Ready to work?
Oh, this might burn a little.
No, not yet. Waiting until we have a quorum. Don't want to have to explain the complex calculations, algorithms, and other assorted science bits twice.
The Forge Demon was right. You do love the sound of your own voice.
Relax, will ya? When this works, victory...
Only reason to listen to Tony is to get directions to the rap party.
You believe the cause is lost?
Didn't say that. Did not say that either. I've seen the world end a few times, and I'm still here to talk about it.
That is not saying much. You have a healing factor.
We can't all be born as unlucky as me.
What is your secret? Oh, is Tony's masseuse around?
Everyone's got their own way of dealing with the impending. Mine's outliving everyone who doesn't make it.
That is reassuring.
Yeah, find comfort in the familiar.
In my time, I would make a fire, focus on the task at hand, and then drink a cask or two.
Ain't nothing stopping you here, bub. One thing we can agree on, hell ain't coming. Hell is already here.
Once, I dreamt that I grew 4 more arms after the radioactive spider bite. Then I also grew mouth pincers. I even turned into a giant spider and went full kaiju on Midtown. So no more late-night binging on Japanese monster movies when my spider sense is keeping me up.
Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about using something Lilith.
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerves left to fray.
Coffee makes the bad dreams go away. Trust me, just don't stir in any sugar or milk.
I know we can't control our dreams, Hunter. Maybe we can help you learn not to share them.
Show no mercy.
So the time has come.
travel to new, exciting destinations before you get beat up. I'm going for it!
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
She will sustain us.
Okay, that was awesome. Looks like it's up to me. Can't take much more of this.
Some for the rest of us.
You know, you're pretty good at this. Nothing personal, but... Try this on for size. mythology is a little rusty, but... Hey, don't leave me all alone here.
Our resolve cannot be broken. Maybe I should be flattered. Focused effort.
You don't have to tell me twice.
It is good to be back.
The light will carry you onward.
Do I want to know what was in that?
Your mother abandons you.
Once again. You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed.
Oh, this should be good. You must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
some help here.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Feel my call.
I'm on it.
Very effective.
We've done it. Excellent work.
I don't like to say that I do my best work under pressure, but I think this time, I even amazed myself.
It looks impressive. I just hope it does what you say it will.
Everyone is so nervous about that. Wait until you see my presentation. Like I always say, if you're gonna make a leap into the unknown, do it with Stark Tech by your side.
If you manage to stop the prophecy, I will be the first to sing your praises.
So you're promising karaoke? I'm gonna hold you to that, Hunter. This thing won't fail.
What about your father's research? Do you feel comfortable using it as the basis for this canon?
I'm only perfecting the stuff he started. It's like I took all the skeletons out of my family closet, dusted them off, and now they're going to do community service.
It is powered by skeletons.
Don't worry, figure of speech. No actual skeletons in there, just massive amounts of gamma radiation. Our friend Banner thought he was going to use it to get supercharged. But this thing's going to shut his team down, permanently.
Really? Defeating Banner would be a nice bonus on top of destroying the parchment.
Well, more than anything, I want him back. Back on our side. Where he belongs. I don't think this thing can grant all my wishes, but it can't hurt.
So, what now?
Now comes the hard part. Explaining my plan to the team.
I wonder if I have time to whip up some diagrams. People love diagrams.
Hi, Hunter.
I hope Colossus didn't get wind of all that chaos we wreaked. Hello.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Let me do my thing. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
Always a pleasure.
The legend walks among us. Maybe you need a cup of coffee or something? Here's a weird question. Do you, consider yourself to be a goth?
What is a goth?
It's a 20th century music and fashion subculture. Kinda hard to explain, but it's people who appreciate what others would see as dark or macabre.
Like people who enjoy horror novels and films, and the sad, whiny music you and Magic listen to?
I feel called out. Figured since your mom is the mother of demons and all, you might, identify with being goth too.
No. I do not think I fit into any preconceived notions.
None at all? That little bit of darkness you got from your mom didn't rub off?
That is a fair assumption to make. I just do not think myself goth.
More power to you, dude. I respect that. I like the way I dress. I feel badass.
You should.
Plus, I think I'm stuck. Goth never dies. My only goal in this room is to avoid touching anything that beeps or blinks. I don't do the fangirl thing, but I just still cannot believe I'm around Captain Marvel. Do you think having a badass in the room will rub off on me?
Like flame. Back again. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Just give me a target. A powerful improvement.
Improved. Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.